Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
And today we're talking about the Adidas Ultraboost.
Which one's yours?
Mine is the 5.
And the 5X.
Can you tell the difference?
I can, but I couldn't. I thought I was running the 5 the whole time, but I guess it's the 5X.
Yeah, you're running the 5X, which means it doesn't have this like rubberized cage on the outside.
Is that the only difference?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's the only difference.
They must have had leftover cages from the zoo, whatever the Adidas zoo in Germany.
I don't know. I'm also thinking that maybe when you start to see like when they kind of do like variants, it's more fun to play with this cage and create different colorways on the shoe. Like you could have, you know, this cage could be one color, the shoe could be another.
Okay.
Where you don't have that in that one. But that's for fashion stuff. I did it. If you want to check it out, we'll put a little link up over Robbie's head. You're going to see, it'll blow your mind. I spent 5 minutes telling you that the shoe doesn't have a cage on it.
Well worth the watch.
Definitely. Help out our algorithm. Yeah. When I talk about the Ultraboost, Robbie, what do you normally think about?
Lead weights, like style, but really nice styling. Boost. Streetwear. Yeah, definitely more lifestyle, but a shoe that you can run in. But do you want to run in, that type of thing?
Well, I'm happy to say that this has changed. And it still meets the other purpose. So if you like style and you like fashion, I do think this is one of the best looking running shoes that we've had this year.
So let's get into it. Maybe let's talk about the upper real quick. We already did. Is there anything else to talk about?
I mean, you've got a stretchy knit upper. It's got a really comfortable heel counter. I think it does a really nice job of locking the foot in with a knit upper. We've talked about it before that sometimes that can be a problem. In this case, I think this one fits really well.
I love the fit of this. It's just really comfortable. Like if you want a shoe that's comfortable, that feels great around the foot, this is kind of what you're looking for.
Yeah. The only knock I'd have on it is it can be a little warm, and Meg, who happens to have a foot that has some issues, I don't even want to get into it because she'd probably get mad at me if I say
it's in therapy.
It. But
it's going to therapy.
Her part of her foot over here bumps out a little bit, and when it bumps out, it rubs on the shoe.
Just imagining bumping out that much.
Yeah.
It actually looks like this when she runs.
Yeah. It bumps out and rubs on the shoe. So she wasn't a huge fan of the knit upper as much as we were, but we don't have like troll-like feet.
Yeah, we're normal people.
Yeah,
so it works.
We live above a bridge, not under it.
That kind of, that's good.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this one.
Hansel and Gretel would find that hilarious.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Meg. Let's get down to this Ultraboost Light. It's the big change. It takes this shoe from being sort of that athleisure shoe back into performance.
There's a lot of claims about energy return and feeling lighter and faster and bouncier. And maybe they're true because I actually like this shoe way more than I thought I would. I've always heard generally negative things about the Ultraboost, and I think this is actually the first Ultraboost I run in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've even liked some of the heavy ones in the past.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a light shoe, but the actual ride of it, I was like, okay, this is just actually pretty nice. Like, I enjoyed it, especially if you're taking a shoe out for 3 to 5 miles, which, let's be honest, for the general Ultraboost consumer, that's probably
right in there.
What they're doing with the shoe. I think it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, this is definitely a shoe that I would say, if I was going to give like a stereotype of the runner that's going to be in this one's a gym shoe that you're going to be able to take out for those 3 to 5 mile runs really easily. The other use I'll say that I would use it for is those days when I'm doing like the recovery run or something like that, and I don't really care about how much the shoe weighs. I just want something comfortable in my feet. This shoe does it. It's stable as well. Like that was the one thing that I was actually surprised about, was even with this much stack, it's a really stable shoe.
Oh yeah, definitely. It has a pretty wide platform, so there's no issues. I didn't find any issues at all with the stability. And by the way, stack height is 39 in the heel, 29 in the forefoot for 10 millimeter drop. So you do get a lot of cushion there. The ride overall is just a comfortable, like pretty nice ride. Yeah, I think the longest I did in this was 7 or 8 miles or something. And towards the end, it gets a little bit, I actually had get a little bit heavy. I actually had to do like strides at the end of my run today, and I actually hit it like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's also 90 degrees out right now.
Yeah,
but
it actually even once you get it going, it actually feels pretty nice.
Yeah. So shoes that I would compare the feeling of the foam to is the Triumph from Saucony or even the Hurricane from Saucony. It has that kind of soft bounce, a little bit of resiliency. It's not too soft. It's more of that. How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's like they're just kind of the right amount of comfort without being squishy and kind of sinking in. Just
not
nice,
dead.
Yeah, gives a nice rebound feedback. I don't know.
Robbie, let's move it to the outsole here. What do we love about Adidas shoes in general?
I mean, there are many things, but the Continental outsole is always a plus, especially which is found in the more premium shoes.
In the Adidas Zero line, definitely.
And this has the Continental rubber on it's like a 4-foot section in the toe box, and then one in the heel, and then a more like dense.
I'm gonna say.
I don't even know what this.
I'm gonna say there's too much.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like the whole thing right here is necessary, to be honest with you, especially considering the weight issues the shoe has.
Yeah, my feeling was that without this much rubber, if maybe you segmented this out a little better, maybe chopped it up a little bit, let it breathe, the foam would have a chance to expand more and you would get more rebound and more bounce out of the shoe.
And then it has this torsion control system, or torsion system. You can see like that plastic X that's coming through. So that gives a little more, again, stability, like you were saying.
And when we talked to them, they also said they just liked the way it looked.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I think there's a case to be made that sometimes you just want a shoe that looks good.
Style. So mine weighs just under 11 ounces, which...
It's like 300 grams.
Yeah. And how about yours, Robbie?
I didn't actually...
Mine's a size 10 and a half.
I didn't actually weigh mine, so we'll just go with yours.
Yeah. So 10 and a half, just under 11 ounces.
Yeah.
The weight of the shoe is in line with a lot of shoes right now coming out at Daily Trainer. So... I think if you like the feel of the cushion underneath, this one's right there with some of the other well-cushioned, higher stack shoes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's surprising to see that the Ultraboost is in that same line, same realm as, like you said, the Nimbus or the Triumph or things like that. And for the comfort that you're getting underneath here in stack height, I don't know, now I'm thinking like, man, this like actually might be
a good
like
yeah.
a little like it might just feel heavy to me because I generally I'm a lighter frame. So.
It's also the weather right now,
and the weather's oppressive.
Makes everything start to feel like a drag towards the end of the run.
Overall, pretty surprised by the shoe. Actually, kind of liked it a lot. I feel like I have to give it a green light, like. Maybe a slight yellow overall, but for its purpose and like what kind of shoe it is, I think it's definitely a green.
Dude, for me, it's totally a green. You've got plenty of durability on the outsole with this Continental rubber that grips really well. This shoe is going to last forever. This Ultraboost stuff does not die. So the Ultraboost Light is going to stay cushioned and comfortable underfoot. And I love the styling of the upper. I mean, honestly, I think the shoe's a hit.
Trust me, I'm surprised. But pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I'm glad I get to say that.
My only curiosity, less of a complaint, is how we can make this foam feel a little more dynamic underfoot. I don't know if you could maybe tweak the durometer a little bit, maybe add some more flexibility in the rubber outsole to give it more a chance to expand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's a fun shoe. And I never said whether I like that one or this one better.
Yeah. Which one do you like more?
Honestly, when I first put this on, I thought I was going to hate the cage, and I felt it, and then I started running, and the feeling went away. So I was like, it doesn't matter. Got the 5X, put that on, and I was like, it's not that much of a different feeling. So
Johnny Cage over here.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the cage.
All right, finish him. By the way, last thing, $180. We didn't mention that, so it's a little up there, premium, but that's in line with all the Ultraboosts.
Yeah,
you know what
Nimbus
it is.
and Triumph. Yeah. And all that, it's all in the same price range.
All right, so make sure you subscribe.
Why, Robbie? Why should they subscribe?
Because we're so close to 100,000.
Or the value that we give you here on these reviews.
Yeah.
We don't even charge for this. Like, you can just watch this video over and over. We don't care. You can watch it 20 times and still pay the same amount, which is $0.
That's our gift to you.
Yeah, but we are closing in on 100,000. Would love your help. if you wanted to subscribe. So
and like this video, I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments saying that we're full of shit for liking an Ultraboost, but I hate to tell you, it's a great shoe. And
I'm also full of shit.
we also are full of shit. Sign up for our email.
Just go to believeintherun.com and you'll get that little pop-up.
Just do all that.
Yeah.
You know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, do it all.
All right.
There's a description.